Let me ask you something. If today you are stripped away from your job title, from your LinkedIn bio or your business profile, would you still know who you are? Or would you feel a little blank, a little lost when somebody asked you that? And I don't even have to go and look at other people. I have been in that place at a point where I didn't know who I was beyond my job, beyond the role that I played. And in this video, I'm not doing a grand identity overhaul for you. I'm doing something which is way more simple and way more sustainable. We are going to gently peel away layers of you, trying to connect to the one inside of you, your sense of identity, which is not linked to your job, which is not linked to your profile, which is not linked to the things that you do in a day. So away from your task list. And I'll give you 3 very, very practical mindset shifts, things that you can do in your daily life to bring about this change. So let's start from here. When somebody asks us this question, what do? Our first reflex is to tell them about our role, our job, or our responsibility, or the company that we work for. So I'm in HR, or I'm into designing, I'm a single parent, or I work for this XYZ brand. But none of these things are who you are. They're just things that you do. And science backs this too. Studies in psychology have shown that people who tend to attach their sense of identity to their roles, to the things that they do, their responsibilities, are people who are naturally more prone to anxiety, people who are more prone to burnout, people who are more prone to have the sense of lack of identity eventually in life. And especially, this happens during transitions, during parenting breaks, during retirement, during layoffs. Because when your worth is attached to a job or a role or a title, it feels very, very conditional. And that is an extremely slippery slope to be on. So what can we really do about it? So let's get into the 3 shifts that I spoke about earlier. Let's dive into that. The shift number 1, ask yourself, what's true about me, even when I'm not attached to a job title or even when no one's watching. For example, I'm a great listener. For example, I'm someone who is very empathetic. I'm someone who loves to learn new things, or I'm someone who is extremely passionate about technology, or I'm someone who loves music. So when I left my corporate job, I was at the place where suddenly my business card was taken away from me and I was only me. There was just me stepping into becoming an entrepreneur, and I felt very clueless until I sat down and I really thought that even when I was in the role, what was true that people always approached me when they were moving through a problem. They felt I offered them a safe space without judgment to talk, offered them advice without biases, and I could still continue to hold space for others. And that's how I connected to me without my title, without my LinkedIn bios, without my profile. This is who I was inherently. And that didn't come from a title. It just came from me, within me. So try this today. Jot down 3 things that are true about you, which has got nothing to do with your job, just about you as a person. Things that you would still be if your career paused tomorrow, though I really hope it doesn't. But think about it like that, very objectively. Shift number 2, start and end your day without jumping straight into your work mode. When you wake up in the morning, don't immediately go on to checking your work emails or your WhatsApp groups, etc. Also, while you're at the end of the day, don't end it by wrapping up emails or finishing up some work and then going to bed. When you start checking your emails or your work right in the morning, you immediately switch onto the role of a boss, a manager, a coach, or whoever that you are, a team player. You have no time to step into you, and that's what we really want to begin to do. So try this today. Give yourself 15 minutes at the beginning of the day and at the end of your day where you do nothing related to your workday. No productivity, no pressure of optimization. So it could be a walk, it could be music, mindfully sipping your morning tea, or just sitting down and listening to your breath at the end of the day. Anything that reminds your body that you exist without your title and without your responsibilities, that you exist beyond your utility. And number 3, Do one thing in this week that has no ROI attached to it. Seriously, no metric, no audience, no professional gain, nothing at all, no ROI whatsoever. We get so conditioned to make everything worth it that we forget how to just simply be. Remember painting? Or remember writing your journal badly, singing in the shower loudly, like you really meant it, even though you know you can't sing? So try this today. Choose one thing that you used to love doing as a kid or as a teen or earlier in your life before you got all serious, and do it badly, but do it joyfully, even if it's for 10 minutes. Whether it's singing out loud, singing on karaoke, singing in the bathroom, or writing in your journal badly, or painting, even though you don't know how to paint, because those parts of you, they are still there. They're just buried deep down within these layers of pressure and wanting to prove your worth and your performance reviews. We want to tap and connect into those things, the silly parts of you. You're not your job title. You're not a role on a spreadsheet. You're not someone blocked in someone's calendar. You're not a task list. You are a whole person. And when you remember that, you work accordingly and you actually work in a way that it makes you feel richer. Your work enriches you because you're no longer working to be someone, you're working from someone. That is you. You're bringing you to your work, you to your life. So try these 3 mindset shifts and jot down what works for you. Begin to own the bookends of your day, the start and the end to your day. Go ahead, reclaim the joyful, useless, silly parts of you. It is a part of you and a very important part of you. And if you're ready to go deeper into this, begin this self-work for yourself, reach out to me. I work on this so much in my one-on-one coaching programs because I really do believe that we have to look at ourselves as a complete whole person. And that's the only way to live a more fulfilled and a more joyful life, wherein the you in you reflects in everything that you do. If this resonated with you, I hope you like the channel, hope you subscribe to it and get more out of this, because that's exactly why I'm here. If you think this will benefit someone, you feel someone around you is boggled down by their role, their responsibility, and life in general, you could share this with them and let them know how to make these shifts and find themselves again. Until the next video, sending you lots of love. Stay silly and find yourself through that. Much love.